friends and Marbots, it's me, Rogue Marby Scott. Welcome back to my channel. Woo! Yeah, so this is another look that I did inspired by Christmas, and you might not think it's that inspired by Christmas, but when Christmas comes, that's when I kind of indulge in eating sweets and chocolates and, well, just sweets and chocolates really. Like, I like 100 and thousands. Like, I literally could eat like bottles and bottles and bottles of 100 and thousands just by themselves. And I also like eating chocolate. Specifically, I like eating mint chocolates. Yes. So this was inspired by, you know, my love for chocolate and Christmas and all, or should I say Yule. And I decided I wanted to have a melted face and, you know, sort of kind of like chocolate bar at the top here. I'm not too sure if you can see it in this lighting, but hopefully I'll throw up some pictures, I don't know. But if you like this look, stay tuned to see how I got it. Oh, disclaimer! So basically I was at work today and I was just like, I'm doing all these Christmas makeups, but I don't have any idea what I want to do today. So I got home and I just decided, hey, I'm brown. Let's just be a melted chocolate bar. So before we get all chocolatey, I'm going to colorette all the dark parts of my face first with an orange highlighter, and I'm going to place that obviously underneath my eyes, on my beard area, and then I'm going to blend it out using a Miracle Complexion sponge. Dab, 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 and I'm trying not to drag it anywhere apart from where I need it to be, underneath my eyes and beard. That's it, eyes and beard. Going on to highlighting, I'm going to heavily highlight my face using a liquid illuminating highlighter, cream, lotion sort of thing. And I'm just placing that where I want my highlight to be. Obviously I'm not highlighting underneath my eyes because I don't want that to look bad. Clean up time. Now I'm going to blend that in with everything that I put on my face. Well, only the, you know, color corrector. Blend that in, and then I'm going to go on to my foundation. Now when it comes to foundation in this look, I made sure that I didn't apply too much because I obviously wanted the illuminator to show through just a little bit. So I'm putting on 2 very thin layers just so that the shininess of the illuminator kind of pops through after I've powdered my face and everything, and also kind of makes my skin look like chocolate whilst it's been under heat, a little melty but not completely melted. Now I'm going to highlight underneath my eyes. I'm going to highlight underneath my right eye just a little bit, like kind of like my normal way that I would highlight underneath my eyes. Obviously I'm using a very lighter shade with concealer, and then with the left side I'm going to drag that all the way down because this is the melted side that we're working on now. So all of this needs to be more highlighted than the right side, just because when I start to blend it needs to look popping. It needs to look as if I'm actually melting. I'm the melty man. And as you can see, I am making sure that I'm blending and making that look seamless on both sides. Blending the right side was so much more easier than blending on the left side, because when I was blending on the left side I kind of blended it a bit too much, so I did have to go in further with some more concealer just to brighten it up, not to make it look as if it was unfinished basically. Now for this look, I wanted obviously one side to be melty and one side not to be so melty. So I decided that I was going to, you know, set my face with some powder on the right side, like as you can see here, using the shade that I always use, medium brown in the Black Opal brand, and then I leave that other side. Now I'm going to do my eyes, and that's my first transition colour that I'm going to apply. You don't actually see these colours pop so much just because I apply them very lightly, and I didn't really want to concentrate on the eyes as much as I wanted to concentrate on the rest of the look, so therefore I kept the eyes quite simple. So here I'm just creating a nice dark V on the outer corner of my eyes, and then I'm going to blend that all the way in to the rest of my eye look, just so that it kind of gradiates from dark all the way back to light again. I don't want to do like a proper smoky eye because the eyes, like I've already said, is not the prize of the makeup. The meltiness and the chocolatiness and the, you know, sprinkles, 100,000. Okay, so yes, I'm going back on my word. I'm adding a little sparkle to my eyes. I'm using a nice shimmery highlighting, you know, eyeshadow to just go a tiny bit on my eyelids. I'm not creating a massive eye look. Like I said, it's not about the eyes now, is it? So now with a white eyeliner, I'm just going to draw out where I want all my face to be drippy and stuff, and I'm really, really slow and precise with this. This is really sped up, so you can imagine how slow I was going. I was going really slow. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords to leap and 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids to milk and 7 swans to swim and 6 geese to land. Attempting to sketch out that chocolate brick look, and then as you can see, I'm happy with what I've done so far, and then I'm going to start shading everything in. As you can see here, I'm using a really chocolatey dark brown eyeshadow to just go on the outlines, and then I'm going to fill it in with some highlighter and some other eyeshadows. Now I'm creating where it looks like as if it's 3D-ish. It doesn't really show up that much on camera, but it does in person, only for the fact that the eyeshadows that I use are so pigmented and shiny that you can't really see the details too much. That is something that I will work on a later date. So clearly I was distracted in recording, but I'm going to walk you through what I just did. I used my flash palette to go over the outlining of everything with dark browns and stuff, just to blend in the shadows and stuff, and I used light browns and whites just to create highlights in that drop a bit. Now I'm placing that lip look, and this is from MUA, it's from the Halloween palette. I love that Halloween collection, should I say. I love that collection so much. And then I'm also going to draw on the little wrapper at the end of this lip look, because I wanted everything to look sweety, and my favourite chocolates, like I've already said, are mint chocolates, specifically after 8, so I could eat those literally all day long, as long as I put some Baileys or some egg milk or some vodka or some beer or some rosé or some champagne or some Prosecco. Yeah. My true love gave to me 7 swans a swim and 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings. Now just finishing up, I'm now placing my 100 and thousands all over my right side of the face. I was going to, you know, create just maybe a few, but as I got going doing this, I just thought, you know what, why not go buck wild and just create like a big mass of 100 and thousands over my face, which I did in the final look, as you know. Continuing placing those little gem-like things on my face, I'm obviously placing them sporadically all over because that side is now melted. It's melted away because I'm just too hot. So anyway, I'm going to now detail that wrapper a little bit more. I'm just going to create some creases into it and just underline my lips just to make the lip pop a little bit more as if it's more 3D. I know my lips are 3D, I know my lips are big, but hey, whatever. Now it's time for some highlight. I'm going to highlight my nose to the gods, and I'm also going to highlight my cheeks. I'm not really, well, my right cheek that is. I'm just going to highlight it very, like I would highlight my cheek normally. And as you can see, I'm not happy with the highlight, but whatever. I'm going to highlight my cheek. I'm going to go over those gems as well, and then I'm going to dust off my brush and blend in that highlighter so it's not too highlighted, because this side is supposed to just look, you know, like normal chocolate. It's not supposed to look like melty chocolate. So there you see, I blend. Then I'm using that same highlighter to go over like the highlighted parts of my face, just to make it look a lot more wet and drippy. Yeah, I'm very concentrated right now. Now it's time to underline my eyebrows with some highlighter. I didn't show myself doing some eyebrows, but what I did do is mix in a black and a brown from my Flash palette, and I created my brows. I didn't use like a brow pencil or anything because I just didn't think I would be able to get that chocolatey look. I'm now going to, you know, put on some mascara, tops and bottoms, and that is pretty much it before I put on a second layer of that lipstick, because I just felt like my lips looked a lot matte rather than shiny. Even though it's shiny, I just wanted it to look a bit more shiny. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video, hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and give me a great big thumbs up. Don't forget to don't forget to subscribe. It means so much to me, and I've seen quite a few of you, you know, message me on Snapchat and on Instagram, and also, you know, I've been watching you do what you do, because I actually stalk some of my what is it? My subscribers, my little Marbites, my Marbites. I actually kind of stalk some of my Marbites, you know, because when I get a notification that you've subscribed to me, then I like to look on your channel or your YouTube channel and find out who you like to watch and what you like to watch, and kind of get to know you in your head without actually knowing. Is that really crazy? Should I be investing so much time in y'all? Yes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Rogue Marby Scott.